Erickson Lubin. You have another amazing opportunity coming up for you on September 30th against Jesus Ramos. A great opportunity in the undercard of the CANEL0-CHARLO fight. What are you looking to do at this stage that you're being presented with this fight?
Win. Win. That's all I want to do is just win. Ramos is he's a hell of a fighter. I tip my hat to him with that Joey Spencer performance, but I'm no Joey Spencer, to be honest. I'm no Joey Spencer. It's gonna be a great night though. It's gonna be a great night of boxing with Canelo and Charlo being the main event and us being the co-main event, and then down to the undercard with Ugas and Barrios. It's all great, man. It's gonna be a great night of boxing. I'm looking to seize the moment, and I'm looking to headline my own pay-per-views and stuff like that. So I'm extra motivated. I've been training really hard, and September 30th, I feel like it'll be one of my best performances, not just because the opponent I have in front of me, but due to the activity. I just fought 8 weeks ago, and me being back in there, is only gonna. It's a fighter's. It's the best thing for a fighter to be in there active.
Absolutely, and that was your first fight after the Fight of the Year contender against Sebastian Fundora. That was a great performance. Unfortunately, you fell short, but perhaps you may have even broken Fundora, who ended up losing shortly after that. What did you take away from that Fundora fight that you applied against Arias and will be moving forward with Ramos?
Just staying composed through the fire, staying composed and sticking to the game plan, not letting the outside noise, affect me too much either. I felt like in the Fundora fight, I let a lot play with me on the outside and get into my head, battling mental health issues. A lot of fighters like to go through mental health issues and pull out the fight. But, when I was going through my own mental health issues, I actually was going into the fire like, this is how I'm gonna find my happiness, going into the fight.
What were you dealing with at that moment?
I don't want to speak about it now, but when the camera's off, I can tell you. But there's a lot of issues going into that fight.
When you first got started in boxing, you were Mike Tyson's signee. It feels like you've been around forever, but you're only still 27 years old.
That's what they fail to forget. They may think I'm in my 30s or some shit, but I'm just 27 years old. It's because I've been fighting top competition since I got into, since I turned pro. In my 5th fight, I was fighting guys like with 30 fights and stuff like that. I was fast tracked.
Definitely. I mean, you fought CANEL-CHARLO in 2017. Didn't go your way. What have you learned in those big moments that you've presented that's gonna let you dominate Jesus Ramos come fight night?
Seize the moment, man. Seize the moment. Don't let the outside noise affect what you got going on. What you got going on. What's ahead of you. Like I said in the Fundora fight, I let a lot of outside noise play with how I performed and play with my mental and how sticking to the game plan. But I feel like ever since that, I tune out the noise. I tune out the noise when it's time to handle my business.
Do you feel like there's any lasting damage from that Fundora fight by any chance? Or
for me?
Yeah. No. That's good. That's good.
I feel great.
Yeah.
I'm tested. I've been in there with I spar heavy competition. I spar the top guys. I don't feel like that didn't affect me at all. I got skills to go with it too. Fundora, he may have been damaged with that fight because of him not having a skill set. We'll see.
Why do you think you're going to steal the show come fight night?
Because I'm here to dominate. I'm here to dominate and show. I got one of the best skill sets in the world. So I'm gonna show it September 30th.
And lastly, the 154-pound division is stacked. If you were to have 2 more contenders for next year to set yourself up for another world title shot, who would those be?
I definitely like to get my rematch with Charlo. I definitely like my rematch with Fundora.
So that would be the ideal, get those rematches out of the way and put yourself back into the world title picture?
Get those rematches, yeah, for sure.
Thank you very much, Erickson.